In today's video, I'll be going over 5 Facebook ad strategies that's been working well for me, and I love to share it with you guys today. Now keep in mind, I'm in the print-on-demand e-commerce business, but regardless of what business you are in, these tips will work for anyone that's running Facebook ads in general. And if you're new to my channel, hey, what's up? My name is Cynthia, and I teach everything related to Facebook marketing. So if you're interested in learning more, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap that bell notification so you'll be notified every time I drop a video just like this. Alrighty guys, let's get into it. Now for my first Facebook ad strategy is split testing. 9 out of 10 times you will fail with your first ad because you are assuming who your buying audience is. So say for example, you're in the cat niche and you are assuming your audience is from the ages of 18 to 25 that like cat magazines. But in reality, the people who are most likely to purchase your products are women ages 35 and up that are interested in cat celebrities. So it's very important that you don't make any assumptions about your customers. So it's important to split test different ad creative, ad sets, and targeting options, which can range from interest keywords, location, age, gender, or different ad placements. So I recommend testing 3 to 5 ad sets per campaign so you can figure out which are the best performing ones. Now I know this sounds like a lot of work, but in the long run, it'll help you cut out the poor performing ad sets and then concentrating all of your ad budget to scaling the best performing ones. Split testing will allow you to take out the guesswork as to what type of ad will work the best and allow Facebook to give you the actual numbers. Remember to always base off all of your decisions off of data. And for my ad strategy, number 2 is retargeting. Now if you're not familiar with what a retargeting ad is, it's basically an ad that allows you to reach your audience that have previously visited your website, add to cart, or maybe they've purchased a product from you. Now with retargeting ads, this is going to bring you the highest ROAS or return on ad spend because you're dealing with warm to hot traffic of people that already know your brand. Therefore, their chances of purchasing from you is much higher. So I recommend running different retargeting ads for your audience in different stages of your sales funnel. Someone that simply viewed your page but did not buy, you can offer them a discount code as it's most likely a pricing issue. If someone adds to cart but did not buy, offer them a free shipping code as it's most likely a shipping cost issue. This helps to incentivize them to come back to complete their purchase. With retargeting ads, you're not limited to people that simply visited your website. You can target anyone that is in your email list, watched a video, or liked your Facebook page, and so much more. You can even retarget your existing buyers with new product launches because they have already proven to purchase from you previously. It means that they have the highest chance of coming back to purchase other similar products. So if you're currently running a profitable Facebook ad campaign but aren't simultaneously running a retargeting ad, then you're leaving money on the table. Because if you think about the average consumer, most people don't purchase the first time they see a product. They actually need to see it a few more times before they actually decide on that purchase. That is why retargeting ads are so powerful. A pro tip is to make sure that when you are retargeting people that view your page or add to cart that did not purchase from you is to exclude all of your buyers. That way, each of your retargeting ads are tailored specifically to your audience. And for my next Facebook ad strategy is to pay attention to your customer feedback score. Now, some of you might be asking me, well, Cynthia, what does my customer feedback score have anything to do with my Facebook ads? It absolutely does. Facebook really cares about their users on their platform, so they go out and they collect feedback from your customers that purchase either on Facebook, Instagram, or Audience Network based on their own shopping experience. To check your feedback score, you can go to Business Tools, Account Quality, and then click on Facebook Account. Or you can go directly to facebook.com/ads/customer_feedback. If you're starting out or your sales volume is low, Facebook won't have any data to show you. But once you start to get enough purchases on your website, you can begin to view your score. So some of the things that Facebook look at are shipping speed, product quality, responsiveness, and if your customers would recommend your business to other people. A score is given to each individual Facebook fan page from 0 to 5, 0 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. This helps Facebook identify whether or not advertisers are accurately representing the products delivered to the customers. So if you're providing bad customer service, long shipment times, or your product is not as described, there will be negative consequences. So if your Facebook fan page is more than a year old and your page's score is between a 1 and a 2, you will have a delivery penalty applied to your ads, which means that you'll reach fewer people for the same budget. However, if your page's score falls below a 1, you will not be allowed to advertise on Facebook. Now for pages that are less than a year old, if your page's score falls below a 2, you will not be allowed to advertise on Facebook. If your page's score falls below a 3, then you'll be receiving an email or a notification from Facebook letting you know that you are close to be receiving a delivery penalty or losing the ability to advertise. And these criteria are set in place by Facebook to reduce the number of horrible businesses that are advertising on their platform. And for my Facebook ad strategy number 4 are testimonials, because customer photos are such a powerful way to get new people to become buyers, because number 1, it appears much more organic, like your friends are sharing on Facebook, and number 2, it helps to build trust with your customers, knowing that other people actually purchased the product and enjoyed it. So reviews and customer photos helps to convert your audience into paying customers. If you're wondering how to get these photos, you can use a review app like Luke's, which helps you collect and automate customer reviews with photos. Luke's allows you to set up email campaigns for review request reminders that gets automatically sent out to your customers, and can even offer a discount code for photo reviews. Luke's makes this process easy when you want to leverage social proof to get more customers. And sometimes I'll even get some of my customers posting their photos enjoying my product on my Facebook page without any incentive. Just make sure that you get permission from all of your customers before you use their photos on your website or use them as your ad. And the last Facebook ad strategy is scaling. Only scale once you get sales. Simply increasing your daily budget to fix an ad that's not been performing well will not work. Oftentimes I see a lot of people overanalyzing other metrics like CPM, CTR, CPC. While those numbers are important to look at, ultimately we as advertisers only care about sales, and we need to make sure that we are earning more profits than we are spending. So say for an example, I spent $50 in ad spend in a day, but I made back $200. I don't really care that my CPM is too high or that my CTR is too low. I would gladly pay Facebook $50 every single day if I can make back $200. So I hope this puts into context about how you should approach Facebook ads when you are scaling. And some of you might be asking me, well, Cynthia, when is a good time to look at these metrics? So I usually look at these metrics when I break even. So let's just say for an example, I paid $20 in ad spend, but I only made back $20 in profit. I will now analyze my CPM, my CTR, my CPC to figure out whether or not I should cut or scale this ad. Very quickly, I'm going to go over the different scaling methods that you can actually apply to your Facebook ads today. Now, there are actually many different ways that you can actually scale a campaign, but right now I'm going to actually show you a few of the most common methods that you can go ahead and start scaling right now. So let's get into it. The first one is interest keywords. So say for an example, you are in the yoga niche, but you found that in that campaign, you're very profitable. So what you want to do is you want to find more similar keywords in that same exact niche, and then you want to create a different campaign and have different ad sets for other interest keywords. So for an example, you can scale by targeting yoga pants or yoga journals. This is such a great way to reach a broader audience. Now the next one is budget. So say for an example, you're targeting people that like yoga, and you're finding that that specific campaign is very profitable and you're doing very well. So what you need to do is actually increasing your daily budgets, and by doing that, Facebook will reach more people within a day than, as opposed to a $5 ad versus a $50 ad versus a $100 ad. You're going to reach way more people. The next one is ad creative. So you definitely want to split test different ad creatives, but more than that, if you find a certain creative that works very well, so say for example, a video has been converting extremely well for you, you definitely want to scale to photo ads, carousel ads, collection ads, so many other different ads that you can actually test out to scale to different audience. Because with the Facebook algorithm, when you're just utilizing the video ad creative, Facebook will find people that is most likely to interact with a video. But Facebook is not showing people who is most likely to interact with a photo or most likely to interact with a carousel. So a great way to start scaling your winning campaigns is by selecting a different ad creative so that the Facebook algorithm will optimize itself to show it to different audiences. Now for the next one is location. So usually when I test out a new campaign, I like to start with the United States, and then if I am able to scale my ads and my campaigns become profitable, then I like to create another campaign specifically targeting Canada, UK, New Zealand,
Australia. And I call these my big 5 because these are usually some of the best countries that you can actually scale your campaigns for. Now you can actually scale to worldwide, but for me, I like to stick to these big 5. Another one is ad platforms. So with different ad platforms on Facebook, our Audience Network, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger. So if your Facebook ad is doing very well, say on your Facebook newsfeed, you can actually create another campaign and you can scale it to other people who are on Instagram. Because keep in mind, people who are on Facebook may not be on Instagram, and people who are on Instagram may not be on Facebook. So it's such a great way to reach, people in your niche on a different platform. And last but not least is lookalike audiences. This is one of the most powerful ways that a lot of people are actually scaling a winning campaign. And this is literally a difference between $100 days versus $1,000 days, because what Facebook will do is they're going to utilize the data that they have in their your pixel and their algorithm, and they'll find other people who's most likely going to purchase your products or your services. So with lookalike audiences, you can create them through a custom audience based on the people that actually visit your website, or you can upload an email list. And what you can do is you can set different percentages that you want to target on Facebook. So you can say, target the 1% lookalike audiences of the people that actually purchase from me. That's a very common one that people use. And then you can slowly move up to 2%, 3%, all the way up to 10%.
So that's it for today's video. Let me know down in the comment section if you have any more questions about Facebook ads. I love to know. Also, if you found value in today's video, to please thumbs up this video. That way I know to create more content just like this. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Live free.